Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Staff at the University of Newcastle will strike for 24 hours today over job security, safe workloads and fair pay. The National Tertiary Education Union says members at its Callaghan, City and Central Coast campuses voted overwhelmingly in favour of taking industrial action 2 weeks ago. It follows more than a year of negotiations on a new enterprise agreement, which has seen the union reject the latest pay offer and propose working conditions for non-academic staff. Deputy Vice-Chancellor Kent Anderson says the university will be open today and students will be informed if there are any changes to classes due to the strike. He says he's committed to reaching agreements which will maintain and enhance working conditions for staff and believes negotiations are close to finality. Double demerits are now in force across the Hunter and the state ahead of tomorrow's public holiday and the start of the school holidays. Drivers are being reminded not to become complacent, with more people expected to be out travelling. School zones are also still in place for today and Friday. Regional Roads Minister Sam Farraway says the double demerit period will run until the end of the weekend.
With the long weekend and school holidays fast approaching, double demerits will be enforced through to 11:59 on Sunday, the 25th of September.
There are calls for Newcastle's bus network to be overhauled. It follows a state upper house inquiry into the privatisation of the bus network in 2017, which found it resulted in fewer services, higher costs for passengers and worse pay and conditions for drivers. Committee Chair, Greens MP Abigail Boyd, says community anger over the degradation of services is palpable and the decision to privatise has been nothing short of a disaster. The Hunter will commemorate Queen Elizabeth II a final time tomorrow for the National Day of Mourning. Newcastle City Hall and the Port of Newcastle will be lit up royal purple in her honour. Fort Scratchley will fire its guns 7 times to mark the 7 decades of Queen Elizabeth's reign. Deputy Lord Mayor Declan Clausen says it's important the city has the chance to farewell Her Majesty.
So the Queen visited Newcastle on 4 occasions during her time as head of state. On each of those occasions, she was welcomed by Novocastrians. There's certainly a significant legacy here in Newcastle from the Elizabethan era, and I know she will be fondly remembered by many Novocastrians.
The SES says the Wallumbye Brook and the Lower Hunter River are included on a list of rivers which could see flooding this week. A low-pressure system is forecast to bring widespread moderate rainfall to New South Wales today and tomorrow. The State Emergency Service says there's a 75% chance of minor to moderate flooding along Wallumbye Brook and the Lower Hunter River. Residents in low-lying areas are being advised to monitor the SES Hunter Facebook page and the Bureau of Meteorology website. Hunter locals are being invited to attend Lake Macquarie Council's inaugural Confident Kids program at Pelican Foreshore next Tuesday. Emergency personnel will give life-saving lessons on flood safety, where children will learn important skills and work in groups to solve problems. Council's Children and Families Community Planner, Erin Pascal, says the event will help children build a sense of community while learning vital safety skills.
We've created a program called Confident Kids. It has a lot of different components, kind of aimed towards different age groups. So we're running a few sessions with the local SES groups to learn about flood safety, but also build a sense of connection and teamwork with kids their age in their local communities. So we're doing that for this school holidays.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle veteran surfer Philippa Anderson has praised the newly formed Meg Purser Pathway program. The program will see female surfers receive financial assistance to help boost their careers. Anderson says it's great to see women surfing getting the support it deserves.
And of course, this kind of originated from the Surfers crowdfunding that helps put the women's events running each year to help, obviously, all surfers, but especially the Newcastle surfers get that next step onto the world stage.
Knights NRLW star Kira Dibbs has backed the return of star fullback Tamika Upton to push them to the grand final. Upton has been sidelined for the past 2 games with a calf injury and has been named to return for their sudden death clash with the Dragons on Sunday. Dibbs says Upton will be the key to leading the side to a grand final berth with a win at Suncorp Stadium this weekend. And Lambton Jaffers coach Shane Price says he's expecting Andrew Poyak to return from an ankle injury for their preliminary final with Broadmeadow. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 5, 21, 22, 24, 29, 33 and 37, and the supplementaries are 8, 14 and 23. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.